Incredibles 2.
Still the best Fantastic Four movie ever made. Everyone's favorite family of superheroes is back in Incredibles 2. But this time, Helen, voiced by Holly Hunter, is in the spotlight, leaving Bob, voice of Craig T. Nelson, at home with Violet, voice of Sarah Vowell, and Dash, voice of Huck Milner, to navigate the day-to-day heroics of normal life. It's a tough transition for everyone, made tougher by the fact that the family is still unaware of baby Jack Jack's emerging superpowers. When a new villain hatches a brilliant and dangerous plot, the family and Frozone, voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, must find a way to work together again, which is easier said than done, even when they're all incredible.
All right, I'm going to preface this review by saying I wasn't a huge fan of the first Incredibles when it came out. It took a while for me to revisit it, probably within the last 5 or 6 years, really. And that's whenever I actually had an appreciation for this movie, because I love it now. I think it's a great movie now, but for when it came out when I was like 13 years old, I think was that 2004? Yeah, I was 13 years old at that time. I was into really stupid stuff at that time as far as the stuff I was watching, and Incredibles isn't stupid movies.
Stupid stuff like what?
I was watching a lot of MTV growing up, so I was probably watching some Johnny Knoxville stuff.
Oh yeah,
like The Ringer or something stupid like that. So
I actually like The Ringer, so that
it doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up.
No, most Johnny Knoxville movies don't hold up, with exception to his Jackass work.
Yeah,
but yeah. And we were all dumb that they were just doing funny things to each other. It was like, fall down, go boom.
Yeah, I didn't get all of the intricate details and all the cool stuff that was in.
You had to get older for it.
Yeah, I had to get older for it. And when I watched this sequel, which I enjoyed, I don't know how well it would be received by somebody like my 10-year-old or 11-year-old nephews, my 9-year-old, and all them. I don't know how well that they would understand what's going on in this movie. There's a lot of like politics and stuff involved in this new movie, as far as them outright banning superheroes and stuff like that. There's a lot of just like some government and a lot of red tape going on in this movie. It's like, how in the world would a kid follow this kind of story?
Well, is it the same level of red tape as Civil War?
Yeah, pretty much. So I guess they can enjoy that movie.
Yeah, because a lot of that stuff will go over the kids' heads, and they'll just appreciate the action.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess a kid can understand the point of banning and stuff. Which actually, funny enough, this movie is a great argument for people that are on the pro-gun side of the political arguments. I was like, did they realize they did this? I said, this is because like I said, if you replaced superhero with gun in this thing, the whole movie sounds like a pro-gun could be a pro-gun argument. It's very, very strange. It's like how are we supposed to protect ourselves when there's like no superheroes and stuff like that? Are the police gonna get here faster than the superheroes can? I was like, okay, this is a lot of the pro-gun stuff going on here. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but
Disney can slide a message into a movie real smooth.
But was Disney on that side of the argument is the question.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, now that I said, because you haven't seen this movie yet.
No, because like I said earlier in the show, life is hard.
Yes,
I'm busy all the time now.
So with that in mind, keep that in mind when you watch this movie and see if you agree with me. I'm gonna watch it again and see if I was right.
Every time they say hero now in that movie, I'm gonna be like, gun.
And
it's gonna be like, is Mr. Incredible a shotgun?
But yeah, like I said, it's an intelligent movie. It's a hilarious movie. The stuff with Jack and Mr. Incredible the scenes with them are hilarious. This movie,
every time I think about Jack and Mr. Incredible, the one scene that always comes to mind, Jack nom nom cookie. They're like, wow, you have broken an indestructible man.
Yes. But what I really appreciated about this is that this works as a direct sequel without it playing off of any sort of nostalgia. They don't, like I said, they don't try to call back to too many things from the first movie. They let this be its own movie and a continuation, really, of the first movie.
Well, considering that they said it picks up right when the Underminer came out of the ground.
Right.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah.
There really is nothing to call back to because, like, what in the movies where they're gonna call back to a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they don't try to call back to old. They don't try to fall back on old jokes like a lot of sequels like to do, especially when there's been over a decade between the two.
Yeah, because usually that over the decade is reflected in the movie.
Yeah.
Where in this case it's like, oh, Underminer.
Because there's a scene when Frozone's going for his suit and stuff, and he's not. In your mind, you're expecting him to say, "Where's my super suit?" or do that joke again. He doesn't do it, thankfully. I was like, okay, all right. I was like, all right, you didn't do it. That's fine.
They're like, oh, we can go do it. And it's like, oh, there, he's gone. He's sledding away.
But and this also it has the because in this movie with Mrs. Incredible, that's what they call it, right? Mrs. Incredible.
Mrs. Incredible, yeah.
Okay. So,
well, Elastigirl.
Elastigirl. She goes off pretty much as the superhero to work for the family, and the dad stays home, according to this agreement that they have set up to work with each other. It does it in a clever way without it like being preachy or try to teach some kind of pro-woman or political message or anything like that, which is another thing. They just do it. Without making a big thing deal about it.
Like, oh, Mr. Incredible's stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
He does have a few Mr. Mom moments that are kind of funny.
Well, he's dealing with superpowered children, so
yes.
that's to be expected.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's a lot to enjoy in this movie. It's funny. It's smart. It's got really great action, and the visuals in this movie, just the CGI in it is amazing.
Funny thing you bring up visuals. I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
After The Incredibles 2 came out, theaters everywhere started posting like seizure warnings about the movie.
Oh yes, yeah. There was a scene that I was concerned about near the beginning of the movie. I said, man, if somebody has epilepsy or something like that, this would not be good for them. But yeah, there is a very flashy scene at the beginning of the movie that was concerning to me.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I didn't see the seizure warning at my screening,
yeah,
but I can see why there would be one.
Because when I tried to see it today, but it was sold out, so I didn't.
Right.
They actually have it posted on the door as soon as you walk in at AMC now.
Hmm.
Like they printed one out and posted it right on the door.
Well, smart for them because I was concerned about it.
Yeah.
I don't have epilepsy or anything, but I know people with epilepsy, and can see that being a problem for them. That one scene. Oh, but man, Elastigirl's bike in this movie is awesome because she's elastic, so the bike is in like two parts, so she can have one side riding and the other side, and it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat bike. So the tech in this movie is pretty neat. But the thing, I guess, if I had any complaints with the movie, it's probably an underwhelming villain.
I've heard complaints about the screenslaver being a little.
Yeah, and it's pretty predictable. It's you really see who the villain is and where all it's going, and which leads to a not so epic final battle. Especially if you know what the screenslaver does, which I'm not going to say here. It leads to a not so epic battle at the end, but for the most part, it's a great movie. Some great fighting scenes, and like I said, great visuals, great soundtrack was amazing in this one. The score, top notch. So I'll give this one a 9 out of 10.
I will be there to see it.
Yes. A very worthy sequel. Definitely one that deserves to be seen in a theater.
Yeah, we need to work on those stickers we talked about.
Yes, we do.
Like walk up to the poster.
Yeah.
I gave this a so-and-so. Well, I gave this a so-and-so. And it'd be like a QR code to scan and watch them to take us to our YouTube channel.